Evening. Oh, it's recording, so I'm going to start that over. Still, good evening. Hey, this is Kevin and Sarah, and we are doing a little reading of The Lamplighter here in Seaview, Washington. It's historically and famously haunted. It's a building that's 140 years old. And I'm not going to go any further into that because that's going to be Sarah's job. She doesn't like to know anything, any history or anything about the place before we go in. So Sarah, if you want, you could take it away.
Awesome. Thank you. So the first thing that I got actually when you started recording outside was I got super sick to my stomach, like I was punched in my gut. It was I don't know if it's your left or right, but there was a tree. Go swing left and see if that's the right direction.
This tree? Maybe?
Yeah, something about over in that area, of course, long before trees were there was like, can you pan down a little bit? I don't know what it is. There's something like fights or something that used to happen over in this area a significant amount.
Yeah.
I keep getting punched in the gut more and more, and like other people are coming around and kicking me. I feel like somebody died from this fight, like the pain that I'm feeling, like what I'm experiencing. A lot of motorcycles. I also, before we connected, I wrote down that I saw a lot of motorcycles lined up on the street. And this is probably from, I'd say like the 70s, maybe mid to late 70s type time frame. Some typical like motorcycle gear, leather jackets, almost like gang type stuff. Yeah, but I keep seeing, like, right wherever you are, I keep seeing so much fighting.
Yeah, and that's very good possibility. I won't say any more, but that's
Okay.
yeah, that's spot on.
Okay. Feel like a long time ago though, like the place was I don't know if it's bigger or smaller, but it's not the same building. Like something has changed over the years. Maybe I see like moving, like something like a building might have been moved there, or yeah, I keep getting a sign of something in one place and then moved in place to another. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's very possible. It looks like there's additions onto it, but I don't know that part of the history, but I can see where that would be, because it's sort of like, it looks like it's sort of stuff is added on, but
okay,
that's something I'll have
so
to
like,
check
some things
on.
might have been like prefabricated or something, but I'm getting like something as a whole was like end up, they keep showing me like just exactly what I'm doing, like one thing is move to the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could go inside
Okay.
unless
I'll go
you
slow,
have
so
something specific you want me to look at out there.
No, let me just start outside.
Can you tilt down?
Yeah, there.
Is that a piano right in the entrance?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I feel like there's a bunch of like residual energy just with the piano. And the piano, I feel like that got moved around a lot with owners and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of residual I feel happy energy around the piano. It's making me smile. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay. Looks like a piano I grew up playing.
Okay.
There's something about like walking through the door. It's like something from a horror movie, like something really scary through that second door. Right when you walk in, something's trying to like scare people. And they make them look like a tall, creepy butler from there's a scary movie with oh man.
Like Lurch?
Yeah,
attic
something
family?
like that, but
Yeah.
like way more creepy, but it was
Yeah.
standing right at the entryway, and that's not
Yeah.
how this spirit looked whenever it was alive. Like it's been dead for he's telling me over 100 years. So somewhere in the late 1800s maybe. This entity has been there haunting this place for, and he is loving it and gets a kick out of it and feeds off of it. And he's very happy to have visitors. I guess there's not a lot of visitors anymore.
No, no.
So he's really happy with that, but he could change and morph himself into making himself look really scary because he's been passed away for so long. He's learned how to do the energies. And he's telling me that he's the leader. He said, I'm the leader. I'm the leader of all of the hauntings here. Really proud of it.
Yeah.
So
How come he doesn't? How come he didn't show or talk to us when we were here the other night?
he says sometimes he just doesn't want to. He was like, I don't have to.
Yeah.
I think he is right now because I'm here.
Yeah.
And a lot of spirits get curious with mediums, and especially since I'm not physically present. He's making me, I'm starting to like fiddle. I'm starting to fiddle with my hands and like, and I usually don't do that. So that's interesting, like maybe nervous energy, but I'm not a nervous person doing this. So that's really weird. But I feel like he could, he'll show himself as like a short shadow figure, a very, very dark black type shadow figure. He said people keep thinking people think he's David or Chris or like some kind of like a man and like a more common name. I keep getting like a David or like something with David or Chris. He says that people keep
Would he have
thinking
been
that.
an owner? What was that? Owner?
I have no idea.
Oh,
Oh, I actually don't have it in my brain right now.
Okay.
He said people keep thinking I'm this David or Chris or other spirits, and it's him. I did know about there's like a set of ashes or something in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So I wrote down beforehand that the ashes
You can go to that. Yeah.
Well, no one haunts the place that those ashes belong to. Those ashes actually, I wrote down they have moved on, and I wrote down 2 people. I thought there was only 1 set of ashes, but I wrote down that there's 2. And I have that they moved on, but they come back and try to help sometimes. So they actually come back from the other side. They've crossed over and they come back to help.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know because we focused a lot of time on them, so now we know not to.
Yeah.
Hey, would that guy touch a REM pod for us? The tall guy?
He said yes, and he said it's something like he's tapping his watch, so I feel like that means to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
He keeps tapping. He's like tapping a watch, and but he's still in this like weird, creepy like butler uniform with some red on it, and it's a suit thing. But he's making himself really tall, like 6.5 to 7 feet tall, with a hat on. Even it is so bizarre. That's not how he looked when he was alive. But he said, yeah, he'll be happy to touch that now. He's Kevin, make sure and protect yourself.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
He's laughing at me right now.
Yeah, I bet.
He was hoping to hop a ride. He's getting a sense that he's showing me a building being demolished, like a huge like wrecking ball coming in and demolishing a building.
Yeah.
So he's starting to get worried that the building's going to be demolished and he won't have a home anymore.
He's absolutely right that it might. And I do have a construction guy here that's seeing like the feasibility of keeping this thing standing up. So, so I have the REM pod
Okay.
standing, sitting right there. So if he wants to touch it,
He's standing over by the flag right now.
oh,
He's like standing there, just like a butler would. This is so weird that that's what he looks like.
mhm.
So yeah, so he'll start doing it. There's also something with it's a heavier set man. I feel like he's not an earthbound spirit. He's transitioned over to the other side, to heaven. He's gone home, whatever words that you want to use. But he's a heavier set man. I feel
Hold on just a second. We can't hear you because of all the background talk. Hold on.
okay.
We're trying to record. We are recording, actually.
Okay, sorry, Sarah.
You're okay. But he's a heavier set man, got a round belly. I even see an apron on him with
really?
some grease on the apron, rounder face, bald head. But I feel like he might have either been a former owner or maybe he worked there. I'm getting like 1980s or something, maybe even 70s. But he is definitely 100% moved on. He's not haunting the place, but he's one of the ones that comes back to try to help. So I don't know if this is a person that might ashes, like maybe the ashes are for, but he is a very
the person, the ashes, he died in 1977.
Okay. But I definitely get this person loved working there and worked there for many, many years, like devoted a lot of time, a lot of his life. Like his children also, I see children around him that they would come in, and then like his children's friends, or maybe not biological children, but like kids that he took in as his own. So he comes back to try to help whoever's there and tries to protect them. So this is a message that I got before we started. And the guy, the gentleman said, "Get out." But it wasn't in a scary way. Like it was actually like a term of endearment of "get out. This is unhealthy. This is not safe for you to be in." And then I wrote down, "Don't do this." And then there was a long pause and I was like, "Don't do what?" Because you don't sound threatening while you're saying this and you're transitioned over. And he said, don't buy this. So
don't buy this. Okay, well, that's
message passed.
Yeah, got it. All that being said, I'd really love it if he would touch that REM pod, if he could. If I have to move it, I will. I just appreciate it, just so we can.
Maybe move it. I'm getting a floor, like move it to the floor somewhere.
Okay, you want by the flag, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the chair's cool. Or
Okay.
yeah, that's good. I like that.
So last time we asked somebody to do it, they sure did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get a sense of all of this energy. So it's almost like a tornado. So immediately when I connected earlier, there was tornadoes. To me, I love, because it is Mother Nature coming through. And in this case, it doesn't feel good. It's not a good. Tornadoes kick up and demolish, and then you have to rebuild and start from. It's like a period of transition in your life. But this is more like a tornado, a storm of energy.
Okay.
So over the years, it just feels like a lot of people have done like occult things there. Some not good.
Yeah, funny you should say that. There, that table.
They moved it from since we were here.
There was a movie. There was a table in this room behind us that had like what do you call those?
Pentagram.
Yeah, like a pentagram on it.
Okay.
And stuff was scratched all over. Is it is the table still in there though, or do they take
They
it
moved a bunch of stuff
Oh.
over here.
out? Okay, so spot on again, Sarah.
Um,
Can you ask him what he needs to, for just to touch it? Does he know what to do? All he has to do is touch that antenna or touch the box.
so the gentleman that's crossed over isn't going to touch it.
Mhm.
He's just there to help you guys,
Okay,
and he's not. He likely won't be the one to touch anything. I feel like he's almost scared to be there too long because
Okay.
of so much energy that's there. And I
okay,
keep getting a cult, and it's not necessarily recent either. Like I'm getting a lot over the years that there has been like I'm even seeing like a sacrificial like altar type thing that there
Mhm.
might have been in the back, and the owner, like somebody didn't know about it, or like a meeting group used to happen in. I'm even seeing stuff like in the corner or in a basement or something, that a place that no one really knew about in this space, or like the corner of a parking lot or something that I'm gonna say cursed.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll move on from the RIM pod and we'll go to the bar area.
Okay.
You wanna grab that, Jenna, and maybe turn it off? It's that lower left button on the front. I'll be interested in this area. Am I moving too fast? Just let me
You're
know.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just for Wi-Fi, definitely. Lower the connection.
Oh, yeah. So I'll just stay right here, because this pretty much shows the area.
Yeah, I feel like something different has changed from where the billiards table is. That
Mhm.
didn't exist at one point.
Okay.
Something's I see a wall there and people fighting and getting pushed against the wall, lots of punching, fist hitting faces, knocking teeth out. Yeah, I see a wall exactly where we're looking. There's a
Yeah.
solid wall there, and it's it's like wood paneling or some sort of wood
Yeah.
on the wall.
Huh.
There's
That
so many
very well
lights.
could be. It does look like there, I mean, if you look at it, I guess it does look like there was something there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So much fighting. Are people angry there in
Yeah.
Washington?
Well, this was known to be a heavy duty fighting place. Even
Oh,
Jenna got in a row there.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, just a bunch of good old boys in this
yeah,
area.
I even see stuff from, was that area a part of, I'm seeing what my image for gold mining is that a part of like a gold rush, or maybe the fake gold, like pyrite or something?
I don't know. There might have been a pathway to get up there. I don't know for sure. I'd have to.
Flex in KD, but I don't know much about the gold mining history, but
Yeah.
there were people who did come here for some gold.
Oh, yeah. Jenna says there were some people that came here for gold. It's like gold flex, not a big thing, I guess, but there was.
Gold in my ring. Maybe that's what she's picking up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Did you hear that? She plugged a jewelry place.
yeah, she did. That was funny. Barely heard it. But I'm getting like horse and buggy outside, and something about people stopping in, but this place was so different then, so it's really hard for me to open my eyes and then see what I'm looking at and close my eyes and see what they're showing me. It looks more like a saloon from like Tombstone or something like that, where it's something with, there's definitely, it's not swinging doors, of course, because you can't have that in Washington, but it's something where more of a revolving type door that swings easier to go in and out of the place. And people just coming in for a drink and they're exhausted. It's almost like they've been traveling a lot. They're dirty, very, very dirty, a lot of dirty clothes. And Native Americans are angry about all of the people coming in. And I believe that oh my gosh, they started trying to tell people to leave, and it's something about cursing the land. And so they started, oh wow. So that's when all the fighting began.
That's there's not good blood. There was a lot of bad blood back in the day with the Native Americans here. I don't know if you want me to say the name of the tribe here, or does it matter?
That's fine.
Chinook. I don't know if that means anything to you.
No, not yet.
Okay.
I wrote it down. But yeah, it's something that's when the land started getting tainted or cursed, or cursed might be a strong word for what the Native Americans did, but they started not blessing the land, to not have it be prosperous, to not have it be good, to not have it benefit the white men.
Right. Well,
it's something about a very transient place. Was it a stopping point at some point on the road from like one big city to a next or something? I'm seeing
it probably would be
right by the train depot.
Yeah, there's a train depot here, and it came up from Oregon, Astoria, and up the peninsula. So yeah.
Okay. I keep getting constant flow of rush of energy that might also be part of the tornado that I'm feeling. Okay.
You see the keys here on the bar?
I do. That's bizarre looking.
Yeah, these are all left here, so I don't know what the significance is, or just like over the years they were left here.
I think they'd be connected to a lot of different people. There's the story of trolley.
Oh yeah, see the trolley on that? See that? Yeah, it's probably here. I'll put it by the camera.
Oh,
I don't get anything on them. I feel like they're probably just stuff that drunk people have forgotten and never knew to come back for them.
Okay. It's not that bathroom.
Nobody knows what bathroom people.
I'm gonna go real slow over here to these bathrooms and see what you pick up.
I just got the word murder.
Okay.
Yeah, I get the word murder, and the one on the right, I see blood all over the place on the floor, on the wall.
You know,
somebody was
turn the light, because we're gonna turn on the light here, because that's what I thought was on the floor here.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if this light works. You can see it better. I don't know if it was this bad. No.
I can see that really well. There's well, what I'm seeing from the blood on the walls and and blood's all over the floor. It was a fight, and somebody I keep getting like sliced the throat. It was like either throat or wrist, like somebody cut an artery open, and that's why there's blood all over the place.
Oh.
No, what I see from that time period is more of, I'm gonna call it 60s type.
Okay.
There's wood paneling. There's like wood paneling or wood all over the place, and almost like a reddish brick colored floor.
Okay. Yeah, this is just old tile, old crappy tile. So but I could see. It's this one. And this one's like no murders.
It was a woman that got murdered in
Yeah,
there.
I think this is the one. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, I just got the chills on my right shoulder.
What happened? She said she just wanted to have fun, and so
I'm
she
getting
was
sad
young.
now.
Huh?
I'm getting sad.
Yeah, so that she's crying. You're spot
Uh,
on. Good job,
Oh,
Kevin.
boy.
She's
I mean,
crying really
sad,
hard.
sad.
Yeah, this had to have happened in the 60s because she's showing me my image for drugs,
Yeah.
and she's showing me that she just wanted like she was with a couple of her girlfriends, and girls wanted to go home because they didn't really like the bar because of she was like it was known for fighting and for bad boys, and I just wanted to piss my parents off. Late teens. She wasn't, I'm gonna say between 16 and 20. I know she wasn't 21 yet, but she's showing me some pills, and she said things just went too far. And when she tried to scream, and she's showing me, she said, when I tried to scream, yeah. Sorry, could you see me? You probably couldn't because you're not facing me.
No, but I could tell.
So she said when she tried to scream, she made the motion of like cutting her throat.
Do you know her name?
It starts with an A, like Anna, Angie.
Anna? 'Cause I'm gonna tell her that I'm sorry that happened to you. That sounds really sad that you got killed at the very beginning of your life, and just for one night out to try and get back at your parents, or to defy your parents, but now you're here.
Yeah, she said she's at peace with it now.
Yeah.
And that she's talking really fast now. She's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm at peace. And she said that she has watched over her parents, and she's actually ready to go home now. She was like, I feel like, because she's showing me, she actually my image for protector. So she's showing me that she actually has been trying to help protect women there, specifically women.
Okay. Good for her.
She said I could only do
glad
so
she's
much.
done something. Yeah.
I could only do so much, but I've been trying my best, and she's trying to get out to me that she's ready to go home. So after this is over, I'll help cross her over.
Okay, I was
Oh,
gonna
she
ask.
just started crying again.
Oh,
It's okay, girlfriend. We'll do this together.
Sarah's gonna let you go or help you go home, find where you can go. I'm glad even though we didn't really meet, I'm glad we got to know you.
Yeah. Yeah, she's showing me the wrecking ball again. So I'm assuming that means that she also thinks that the time for the restaurant is also coming to a close.
Yeah.
She's also showing me the occult image again. So whatever people have been doing,
really?
she's not a fan of. So by the way, she's a smaller framed girl. I'm gonna call her girl.
Yeah.
Young woman, smaller frame, probably 5'3", with very long, almost like a dark red hair, very straight, very long, like goes past her chest, like it's really long. So that's I know I didn't describe what she looked like before, so but she's not a fan of people coming and doing, and it's not just the cult, like she's showing me Ouija board, she's showing me all kinds of stuff, like this has been going on for decades.
Does she know of that table that's in the office?
So she's showing me the I'm not even gonna draw it, but it's the upside down. So the star that's right side up is the
Yeah.
good, like good one. It's Wiccan,
Yeah.
and the one that's upside down is tends to, and depending on what's around it, is the one that could draw in bad things. And
Yeah,
that's the one that she's showing me.
yeah. Does she say
Uh,
what's all around that pentagram or whatever it is? What's all up on the table?
She said when they're there, she tends to hide.
Mhm.
That what comes out, she said what comes out is really scary. So I'm and she's letting me look through her eyes, and it's like a portal.
Yeah.
And she said what comes out, and I'm seeing some sort of ugly beasts, and
Mhm.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's stuff that's like in horror movies. Things are
Mhm.
actually coming out of the portal, and they encircle the area, and then these people tell them where these entities need to go to do their job.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm seeing
These are
candles
very-
and stuff all over the place too. Like they come in and they put candles up. Like
Mhm.
they're actually somewhat respectful of the place. That
Mhm. Well, it's the place that they use to do their
yeah.
stuff, so they don't want to do too much to it. How about, do you pick anything up on these booths here?
I honestly see like people eating. I keep just getting more fighting. There's fighting just all over the place.
Yeah.
There's pardon me, there's constant fighting. The booths
Mhm.
though themselves, like the actual booth, I don't get anything. I just see residual energy
Mhm.
of what looks like there's no wood paneling on the walls, so I don't know when things transitioned, but I'm seeing more light, like natural light in the place, and
Yeah.
people sitting down and eating like it's a metal table.
Yeah, that's good because there's a sliding glass door here. You can't see it very well, and it has some,
Oh,
yeah, and a little outdoor place, that a little patio. So it's
yeah,
just like shaded off now. Thank
that's
you, Anna. I hope you enjoy your trip back to where you belong. She was a good person, wasn't she?
yes, she was. Oh,
Recordings in progress. Okay, this is Kevin, Sarah, and Jenna's helping out a lot. If she wasn't here, I'd be lost because Susan's chatting, but she's a Gabby girl. So here we are in our last little spot of the Lamplighter. I think we're gonna end it with this area so we won't lose connection and all that. And it's pretty much the only other area I want to check out anyway. So without further ado,
that's funny. As I was breathing, I was like, "Oh, it's the kitchen," and then turn
yeah,
around.
it,
Can you
it,
pan
it
down just a
sure
little bit?
does. Yeah, I was just going to, it sure does stink.
Oh,
This was my table for the getting internet back up.
cool.
I know we're right in the worst spot there.
Um, I keep getting so much chaotic energy everywhere. You could pan up a little bit. Um, just like a lot of chaotic energy. And also there is some, I see like cooks and waiters and people coming back in the back and like stuffing money in their pockets. Like I don't know if they were embezzling over the
Yeah,
years, but I'm
I don't doubt
getting
that.
what?
I don't doubt that, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I'm seeing like waiters, waitresses coming back, handing money to some of the cooks or something, and everybody like looking around with shifty eyes and pocketing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I hear more screaming. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know if it's like a female, like absolute shrill that
Yeah,
they're scared for their lives. And
another spot.
I'm trying to pinpoint where it's coming from. My whole face is starting to hurt. Like I just got my face bashed in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my sinuses, everything in my face is hurting horribly bad.
Yeah. Can you get a picture of what the area looks like? I mean, I might be able to get to it. I don't, if I have, it might have been the internet connection went out instead of the battery. So,
If that's the case, can we go somewhere?
yeah.
I don't know. I'm seeing like she runs and ends up in a corner. I don't know if it's in a corner in the room that you're in, like the back corner by those why are words hard right now? My face. Yeah,
Yeah.
that you're pointing by the fire extinguisher. That's the word.
Oh, this,
Like I feel like my teeth are loose. Like that's
this
how
is right
hard
there.
I was hit.
Outside if we can.
Yeah, back there, right there. Is that
Oh,
a
yeah.
back door?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right there. It was like she was trying to run and escape and he caught her, punched her, and then I'm getting like hitting her head on either the door or the wall right there.
Hmm.
There used to
And
be-
then picked her up and tossed her outside.
Okay.
Yep.
Huh. Anything
And
over
then
here?
threw her outside. This is probably, I'm gonna say the 70s, early 70s.
Yeah.
And that's where he left her.
Oh,
She,
over here okay.
no, to the left,
to the left. Okay.
right there, wherever you're, yep, that.
Right here.
So he left her there. And she ended up, I'm seeing this is like residual energy. She didn't die from there, but all of her imprints, she died soon after this. I feel like he ended up finishing the job or something. Like I'm just
Mhm.
getting finishing the job.
I know you're gonna want to see this.
But is that a cat?
Yeah.
Pan up. Oh, hello, baby. Okay, back to business.
Okay.
Yeah, so she has, I'm gonna call it black hair, very short, a lot shorter black hair, somewhere just below chin, not quite collarbone, so somewhere
Mhm.
mid-neck length type hair, but it's black. She has darker skin.
Mhm.
She's definitely not white. I don't think she's a black person either, maybe Hispanic or Native American. So it's
Mhm.
somewhere of more of an olive tone skin color that she has.
Hmm.
Um,
And that's residual, so we wouldn't be able to say anything.
yeah, that is residual.
Okay.
So it's happening again, like this, the scream, the scream starts to the left by the fire extinguishers. And then she's like running out when he
Okay.
catches her.
Running back here.
Yep.
A lot of sadness here, isn't there?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Hmm.
But is there like a cooler or a chiller? You don't have to walk in it because I'm sure
Yeah.
it'll probably smell terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of them here.
Like are they standalone or do you walk in them? Like a
Oh, this
walk-in
is
one?
yeah, this is the walk-in cooler right
Yeah,
here.
the walk-in one, I feel like people would I see people like alive people going in there to sit and
Mhm.
then they would get in trouble or something. And
Oh,
then
really?
they would get locked in. Like somebody would get
Mm.
angry and like lock them in.
Interesting. Maybe
I
they
see
went
them
in
like
here to
shivering
cool
in there and
down.
like they're
Outside.
really cold and I don't think they died in there. I think this is more residual energy.
Yeah, I felt something here. I was drawn to here right away, actually.
Really sad
Yeah.
place. They're looking at something though. So the people, you can't, I'm pointing at my screen that you can't see. The people are lined up right where you're pointing and they're looking to the
Mhm.
corner over there. I feel like that's
to
where one
to there?
of the something that the occult opened there's a portal or something that they opened. They keep looking, no, turn around
Mhm.
and look to your left.
Like outside the cooler or
No,
inside?
inside. Yeah, the left. Yeah, right there in that
Mhm.
corner.
Actually, the one in the apartment where we built over it, where there's the space that I saw with your contractor guy.
Oh,
I was like,
there
what
is
if
a
it's
space.
there, I think it's over there.
Yeah, there is a space on the other side of the wall.
There's hidden, closed up places and apartments and stairs on the other side. And
Did
doors-
you go-
Stairs?
She said, she-
I couldn't hear you.
There's, did you say there are stairs? I couldn't hear you.
There's outside, there's, yeah, that's been walled over, but where the door was and an entrance, an apartment, and I think there's some more room on the other side of this wall from my perspective from when they changed things. There's like, and then on the other side, there was a old stairway that's just blocked in completely, just weird spots where they, I don't know, walled things in.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I get, there's like something those people keep looking at over in that corner. And it's, I'm literally seeing like a big hole, like a portal, but it's big and
Oh,
black.
really?
And I don't see anything coming in and out of it, at least right now.
I'm gonna plug in while I can, so just in case, I don't want to lose you.
You're fine.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, that closet is not good energy in there either. The whole place is really sad.
No, that's what I say. I really tried in here. I came in and talked and put a REM pod in here. I knew something was in there. That one, yeah, this area here got me the most. And
It's cutting out.
creepy.
Yeah, it's too much metal in this area, I think.
We're gonna move. We're gonna give it one more room then, unless you're, or if you want to, if you have anything more here.
No,
Oh,
we're good. Keep
somebody-
going.
Okay. We got about more minutes.
You sound very garbled.
Do you hear me? Okay. Okay,
Oh,
Last
now I can
room.
hear you.
okay. This will be the last room.
I feel like I get the word like banquet hall or something. I get the word like there's yeah, banquet hall. I don't know if
Hmm.
that makes sense at all.
Very well could be. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, this would have been the banquet room. You can see the banquet doors and the ceiling. This would have been where they had like, you know, but before they changed things, but like a party room or banquet room. Probably what
yeah,
Having trouble
there
hearing you.
is one more, I mean. Okay, I think there is one more spot that's to have something. So unless you see something here and want to stay here,
No, I just see a bunch of partying.
or do you hear me?
Like, and I just get the word banquet hall.
Okay.
Is that somebody kind of-
No, the salad bar. Didn't you say there was something on? No, that's okay.
That was good when we lost, I thought that's where you're going, so maybe then.
You guys, I'm
It's
having
a
a lot of trouble
but-
hearing and seeing.
Okay, how about now?
Oh, I hear you better.
Okay. So this spot here,
I'm seeing a lot of Western type stuff again, like when we were talking about the gold mine.
Yeah.
There's something that happened. I don't know the place looked so different then. It was very different. It was a very different building. It was,
Mhm.
and there's something wherever that was, I actually see a piano. I see a piano there and a woman with like a bustle, a dress on her, you know, I'm trying to say on her skirt. And
Yeah,
she's
the
playing,
the buffalo hide. Yeah.
yeah, she's playing piano right there.
Mhm.
And um, what else? Like just guys coming up. Yeah, I see it's more of a pleasant type situation, or at least a scene that I'm seeing of the piano and guys coming in, needing some drinks. I don't see them messing with her at all.
Mhm.
I don't know if maybe people might even hear a piano. They might think the piano from the entrance is being played, but I think she's happy as could be playing the piano there. I felt like she's telling me this was her place, but she didn't own it, but it was what she claimed as hers because she didn't know anything else there. There
Mhm.
wasn't many jobs, wasn't much to do, and so that's what she did. Was she was a bartender and played the piano, and she did all the things like an owner would, but she didn't own it.
Mhm. Mhm. Was it the same piano that you saw earlier, or was it another
No,
one?
I don't think so. There's no decoration on it like the one in the entryway.
Mhm.
It's a flat, it is an upright piano, but it's just like bare. There's no decoration.
Mhm.
Yeah, I actually don't get anything really bad there. I just see, I
Okay.
keep seeing more of that, and like shots being put down even for her. Like she was a well-known person at this place and well respected.
Mhm.
Can't hear you again.
Oh, I'm going to show you this little alleyway.
Okay.
Can you see?
Yeah. I just I feel like I see like body parts or something there.
No, that's not good.
Like something bloody and like a hand or something. Maybe yeah. I see like body parts.
Hmm.
Yeah, I keep seeing a hand and then a knee. I don't know if her morgue or something nearby, but I see body parts just being like, oh, we'll check something there. No one will notice.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I forgot there was one more pair of bathrooms. Mhm. And then we're done, Sarah, I promise. Am I going too fast or walking too fast?
You're good. I can still see and hear you right now.
Okay. Be careful. See that?
You're frozen.
Yet?
I can hardly hear you. Maybe we're not supposed to see those bathrooms.
Oh,
It's on now.
is it working?
I can hear you. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna try again. We're gonna
Hey,
try.
recording one more time.
Okay, our last spot, the men's and women's bathrooms. A nice way to end our little session with the lamplighter.
I feel like those are newer.
There was something
Is that a newer section?
Yeah, but the light in here is flickering. I don't know. You don't see that?
No.
I don't know if that's. Now,
The
dude.
butler dude has been, so I'm starting to fidget again, and which means that the butler dude is back. I don't know why he's making me fidget.
Yeah.
The butler guy actually says he's angry. He's like, "You have no business in here. Get out." So he might be the one making the lights flicker. He's really angry for some reason.
Okay, we'll leave. Tell them we're leaving.
Are the lights still flickering?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like super angry. He's yeah. I keep fidgeting.
Mhm.
Sorry, get on my hands. Whatever has happened around the bathroom, it happened there before they were built.
Mhm.
There was they're showing me like a gang fight or something, like two
Mhm.
motorcycle gangs or two something where I'm getting gang fights. So multiple men are fighting against each other and fighting to the death for some of them. Like they're really angry. It's just I keep getting gang fight. So whatever happened in that on the land happened before these bathrooms were built there.
Okay.
I would get a sense that if women went in there because there was angry men that died and basically got murdered in that spot, women would probably feel, I'm getting like hair played with, very inappropriate, like you might hear chuckling or laughter while they're peeing. Drunk women over the years thinking that they see something in the mirror that they don't. So I think those bathrooms are really haunted, but it's from energy that had been there for a long time.
Yeah, almost residual or
No, definitely not all
constant?
residual. Like the dudes know that they're there. They know that they're being creepers.
Okay. How about if I put a REM pod in there?
I mean, it's always worth a shot.
Want to get the
Do you have it
REM
with
pod?
you?
Jenna's gonna get it. Because this is another area that I was really looking at the other night.
Oh, was your gut telling you to go there?
Yeah.
Or stories?
No, it's just that I went in here by myself for a long time to like check. You weren't nervous, were you? She just pretty much threw it up there. When that thing goes off, there's like some heavy duty activity. If you touch that, REM pod or that box right there, you touch that antenna, we will leave. We will walk out the door and lock up and leave. But you have to touch that REM pod and set it off. Can you do that for us? We could stay here. I don't mind. I like it here. Sarah's got all night. Jenna's got all night. You touch that and we'll leave. They're mocking me, aren't they?
I don't know, but I'm sweating.
Are you? You want to go?
You're good.
Okay. I'll give him one more minute and then we'll stay longer.
What about asking them some questions? If you touch the REM pod for yes, once for yes and twice for no.
Yeah. Right.
Are you guys haunting the bathrooms from the fight that I saw?
Did you hear that? If you
No.
touch that, what? No, not you. Sorry. If you touch that once for yes, two for no, are you the guys that were fighting in here that Sarah saw? Once for yes, two for no. Just touch the top of that wire right there on that black and red box. If you touch it, I'll be so scared I'll run out of here. They don't believe me, do they?
No, because I know that's not true.
You guys gotta like a good liar, right?
I feel like so much happens at nighttime there, especially with the construction stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I think we got here after most of the construction. I mean, before, because I think they were just getting ready. And a lot of stuff was moved since we were here. Do you guys want
Um,
this building to be bulldozed down? Once for yes, two for no.
If I do it, 1, 2.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why they're not touching it. I see them all around. Like, I even see them like picking up a trash can, throwing trash can. Like, people are, dudes are angry.
Yeah. The lights, I don't think it's flickering anymore.
No.
I haven't seen it flicker. Maybe they're calming down. Well, maybe they're concentrating more on fighting. Can you guys show us? Somebody show us that you're there. Maybe flicker the light twice or once for yes, two for no.
What about a knock? A knock on a wall.
Can you guys knock like this?
Was that a knock?
I didn't hear, it was, oh, it's probably my stomach. Sorry, Sarah. I'll go one more time. Can you knock like this 3 times? Knock 3, yeah. That's my stomach again. Well, the light stopped flickering, that's for sure. That's crazy. Because
Maybe
if
now
it
they're
was
getting
electrical, it
attention.
wouldn't stop. They what?
Maybe now that they're getting attention.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
I totally thought they would try to knock at least. You guys, this might be your last time you get to talk and to communicate with people. So now's the time to let us know that you're here. Knock on the wall or touch the top of the pod.
He's right, because they are getting ready to probably bulldoze this place down. And no one will ever come in here again. You guys will just be, I don't know. But if you show us, by knocking, flickering the light again, touching that REM pod, that black box right there, then we know you're here and we can tell your story.
Huh.
That is crazy that the light stopped flickering, because if it was electrical, that wouldn't have stopped like that.
Right, agreed.
And it wasn't flickering early.
Yeah.
I was back here with the contract. I was back here with the contractor.
And it was, yeah, you guys would have noticed it. That's pretty cool. Well, thank you for flickering. Oh, it's cold in here. Thank you for flickering that light. I appreciate it. I know you guys are gonna start fighting again and carousing. Oh,
It's the coldness.
yeah. There's definitely
Kevin, make
coldness
sure and
in
say
here.
they're not allowed to come home with you. You have to say that.
Okay. Yes. And the most important thing is you guys are not allowed to come home with me. Oh, and Jen has to say it herself, right?
Yeah, each person.
Nobody's welcome.
This, when I leave this place, I leave without you guys. So enjoy. Thank you for flickering the light. I'd even take one more flicker for the road. Flicker for the road. Oh my goodness, it's cold right here.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Dennis says no one's going with me. Wow, that is so cool. Well, thanks for that. Thanks for cooling me off. Wow.
As I'm still sweating.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to cool you off too, but that was crazy. Yeah.
Well, do you have
Okay.
anything closing to say, any history, any validation, any of that kind of stuff before
Well, you know,
we stop the
actually, I
recording?
think, I will say this, that thank you very much, Sarah. I mean, you hit most stuff. I mean, almost, I mean, I gotta say everything right on the head, and my face is dark. Yeah, the spot, the fights, numerous. This place was actually famous for bar fights and all that, and the spots that you like, we wanted to go back because Jenna knew of a murder in here, or a couple, right?
I
Or-
just heard that was one.
Yeah,
of
it
the
was-
people say.
Yeah, it was a rumor, and you wouldn't have known that because you can't look that up. I mean, you can't, especially in Virginia, you know, little CV Washington stuff wouldn't be there. So yeah, there's a lot of validation, and for people that will be watching this, there's going to be a lot of local people probably that watch this and say, oh yeah, I remember that. So there's going to be a, yeah, I think this would be a pretty hot commodity,
Awesome.
honestly. And
Well,
thank you.
I want to thank you, and I want to thank the spirits, especially the man who was protecting, and I will help Anna or Angie. I'll say Anna. I'll help
It
her
seems
cross
like Anna.
over after we hang up, so she's not going
Yeah.
to be stuck there anymore. She needs a little hand holding to get over to the other
Yeah.
side. But I want to thank
Mhm.
all the spirits. All my energy stays with me. All of your energy stays with you, and nothing's going to come here with me.
Okay. You ready to?
Bye,
You
all.
is plural, that includes you.
Bye. Bye. Love you,
Bye.
Sarah.
Love you.